Well, hey guys, it's Dr. Drake 63 here, and I'm going to further customize this. What is marketed by Colt is their bare bones 1911 Series 70 government model. This is what it looked like when I got it, with really pretty grips and a flat mainspring housing. Not a bad looking gun at all. And you can see a little bit of the evolution of this, and I'm calling this the Colt 1911 Dave Drake edition, just for fun. I doubt if anybody's going to go running out and buy one, but I've already found the grips I like, which are some old GI grips. But what I wanted to do was add an arch spring housing to this. Now, if you look at this, you'll see that it has a checkered pattern on it. And if I was going to be going true US GI, it would have the serrated long lines on it, similar to what you see right here with this flat spring housing. Now, this is a piece of polymer. I wanted to put a metal spring housing in it, and I found that just with my experience that I like the feel in hand of the arched spring housing a little bit better. So the reason I'm calling this the Dave Drake edition is because this is made to my specs. This is certainly not by any means a World War I or World War II firearm. This was made very recently, but they did a real good job, and I'm going to make it my own. Not a lot going on here. You drift out this pin after you take the grips off and all that kind of stuff, and you replace it with this. So we're not going to get into that, but I will show you the finished product. So here's that nylon flat mainspring housing, and it was relatively easy to change out. You basically drift out this pin here. This whole piece slides out. Then you apply pressure on the spring. There's a little pin here that you drift out, and then you replace with the new. Now, one thing I want to tell you though, and I'm very happy with the way this turned out. Although I made a mistake, which I'll go ahead and fess up to. Right in back of this this safety, this grip safety, is where your hammer strut fits, and that's what drives down the spring that's inside the housing. Well, when I did this, that hammer strut was not in place when I tapped this in with a hammer, and that caused me all sorts of problems getting that back out to make sure that it was. A lot of guys will go ahead and just take the safety and this grip safety off, because it does make it easier. 1911 triggers are weird if you're not used to them, but anyway, that's what we're looking here. This is a, I'll say custom. It doesn't look very custom at all. I like the look of the World War II era 1911s made by Colt and others. But you'll see that I didn't really change much from this Colt Classic, other than found some old grip panels that I like, which are GI, and I did put this arched mainspring housing. Now, why do you want an arched mainspring housing? Well, the biggest thing is it's just a little bit better fit in hand. So basically, you're able to get your point of aim, the philosophy goes a little bit quicker, and I think that depends on the hand. But I had a 1946 Colt commercial that had this curved spring housing on it, arch spring housing, and I really liked it. So I thought that's what we'll do. So in jest, I call this the 1911 Dave Drake edition. But what Colt's done with this model, and they also make a Parkerized type version as well, is they basically said, here, we're going to start you out with a bare bones 1911. It's got the vertical serrations in the back. Nothing fancy with dovetail or anything like that. It's just a bare bones 1911. And you can do whatever you want. And that's one of the nice things about this platform is you have the ability to get so many aftermarket pieces to upgrade it. So that's this. Maybe you can do one of your own. Anyway, thanks for watching today. This is Dr. Drake 63. Stay safe, stay healthy. Carry on, guys.